Thank you, Minister Fleming. I acknowledge I'm speaking here today on the unceded territories of the Stolo, Tsleil-Waututh, and Musqueam Nations. I'm Andrea Sinclair, and I'm President of the BC Confederation of Parent Advisory Councils. BC CPAC is the provincially mandated voice representing parents of over 565,000 children attending public schools. I'm a parent myself with 2 children attending high school in Vancouver School District 39. I wish to thank our dedicated board and CEO who have been attending the Education Restart Steering Committee and Subcommittee meetings and working diligently on behalf of our members and families to ensure the parent voice and perspective is heard and represented, and to ensure that equity, inclusion, health and safety, and educational programming remain at the forefront in the planning for a return to school in September. I appreciate that the government and the PHO have listened to parents. Parents should feel assured that as things progress over the coming weeks, the Ministry of Education will be working directly with BC CPAC and all our education partners to ensure that safety remains a top priority. There is no substitute for in-class learning, as I believe we've now all said. We know it's key to children's social, mental, and academic development, and it's why it's very important we get children back into their classrooms. Developing cohorts or learning groups allows for our children to return to a safe environment on a full-time basis. Research tells us that school closures disrupt the learning process and the long-term outcomes of students. The adverse effects go beyond learning loss and include implications like food insecurity or loss of access to health services that can be potentially harmful for students. We greatly appreciate and thank families for all the input they provided through the ministry's survey over the last few weeks. This survey data was reviewed and became part of the conversations and the planning. The majority of parents who responded want children to return to their classrooms. Overall, the majority of BC parents found it incredibly difficult to support their children academically while working from home full-time, and this was especially true for parents of children with special needs and younger students. Parents and guardians want their children to go back to school, a more consistent approach to remote learning if it's required, and they remind us of the challenges faced by working parents. I know these challenges firsthand as I have 2 children in high school, and they will be going back into their grade 11 classrooms in September. I truly appreciate the organization and collaboration created by the Ministry of Education. BC CPAC, along with the Ministry, will continue to keep families informed as we get closer to the start of school. Families will hear directly from their school districts by no later than August 26. I recognize that parents have concerns about returning to school in September. We are all worried and we are all concerned for the safety of our children. But we need to be patient and we need to demonstrate kindness. School will indeed look different in the fall. But I believe the spirit of In It Together will continue to ensure the new school year provides all our students the educational opportunities for success. Thank you.